Okay, here we go. There is always what to talk about with Israel and the Middle East. Today we are taking a break from Iran, and I'm just going to say a shout out to Jay the Talmud. It is a pleasure having you with us this morning. A pleasure having you. Okay, we are taking a break from Iran, and we are going to be dealing with Israel. Today's meerkat is the ancient Arab village in the press that did not exist 20 years ago. Now, it sounds ludicrous. It sounds like comedy. It sounds stupid. And yet this is our reality. And this is just one little issue about lies and fabrications dealing with the Israel-Arab conflict that, in a sense, is reflective of the whole conflict. The whole conflict. Good to have you. Thank you, Jay. Okay, so let's go right into it. What are we talking about? What ancient Arab village that didn't exist 20 years ago is in the press right now? Might not be headline news by you, but it's certainly getting headline attention by the European Union, by the United States State Department, and in the anti-Israel organizations out there to delegitimize Israel. What is it? It's the village of Susia. Now, here is the irony of the village of Susia that did not exist 20 years ago. It is an ancient Jewish village in the Talmud, in the Jewish Talmud. Ancient Jewish village, actually one of the remaining ancient Jewish villages from the Talmud that has archaeological remains and is a tourist site today to go visit. So you, on your next visit to Israel, can book a trip 45 minutes out of Jerusalem, south of Jerusalem, past Bethlehem, past Hebron, and there you will get to a tourist site of the archaeological remains of the ancient Jewish village of Susia. Just 45 minutes out of Jerusalem. It's in Judea and Samaria, because that is where the Talmudic villages were. The Jewish people lived in Judea and Samaria. That is the Jewish ancient village of Susia. What's going on today? Today, the Arabs and now the European Union and the State Department are saying that an ancient Arab village of Susia should not be demolished. Why not be demolished? Because the Supreme Court of Israel has made the judicial decision that Arabs who have illegally taken over Israeli state land that does not belong to them, land that pictures prove they have put up tents and temporary houses over the past 20 years, like little bit out of it over time, to take over Israeli land, that they are illegal squatters and they should be removed from that land. This is the ancient Arab village of Susia. It is not ancient, it is not Arab, and Susia does not belong to them. It's a Jewish Talmudic village. So right now, the Arabs are creating headlines and international trouble and headache for Israel because they're saying, hey, the Israeli Supreme Court in Israel is about to demolish this ancient Arab village, and that cannot be done. That is an injustice. So the European Union and the United States State Department are right now pressuring Israel not to demolish this ancient Arab village of Susia. There's only one problem. It's not an ancient Arab village of Susia. It's not ancient, it's not Arab, it's not a village. So this is the crux of the issue here in the Middle East. The Arabs make up lies about anything. They make up lies about a village. They make up lies about how many of their people were killed, how many innocents were killed, that they're innocent, that they're not combatants. And the press just parrots their PR line. The United States government, politicians, State Department, the European Union, European politicians just parrot these lies. It makes many people who support Israel feel uncomfortable because here the press is posting all these bad things that Israel is doing. not taking into consideration that they're being lied to, that the reporters are not doing due diligence, that the politicians are not doing due diligence, and that the facts that are reported about horrible things Israel is doing are actually fabricated lies to make Israel look bad and to bring pressure upon Israel. This is the crux of the conflict here. The original sin of the conflict is there is no Palestinian people. They're a made-up people. This is Jewish land. Yes, Jews and Arabs have lived here, but in the beginning of the 20th century, most Arabs came here as Arab migrants because of jobs in Israel. It is documented by the British Mandate of Palestine. The British authorities have on books all the numbers of the illegal Arab immigrants to Israel in the beginning of the 20th century. Jews came here and Arabs came here. Nothing wrong with that. But to make up a lie that there's a Palestinian nation, that this is their land, that the Jews are throwing them off of their land, that we're committing genocide, ethnic cleansing, one lie after another, that facts and history prove are totally incorrect, yet the politicians and the journalists just parrot these lies. Their whole narrative is one big lie. And we come to today. Susia. Susia is a Jewish ancient village. Go visit it. You can visit the archaeological dig, and it's one of the only remaining synagogues from the Talmud. Go there, 45 minutes out of Jerusalem. And then in terms of proving that this ancient Arab village of Susia is a fabricated lie, just look at the satellite photos. Satellite photos are out there, okay, which is also proves that the Arabs were not always here, and this is not their land, and that there's still plenty of land to live together with them in peace today. But everyone throws fact aside. Look at the satellite photos. And I used the satellite photo to post with this Meerkat publication. There were no Arabs. There was no Arab village just 20 years ago of Susia. It's a Jewish village. The Arabs are making up lies in order to bring pressure upon Israel. And therefore, the responsibility really falls upon the politicians and the journalists who do not do their due diligence. And it's obvious they don't care about doing due diligence. And unfortunately, many people out there who just rely on the news are not careful about doing their own due diligence either. And unfortunately, it's true. There are many journalists and politicians who, whether they're ignorant or they don't have time, or it's just easier to just parrot the lies, accept it as truth, and put down Israel. Because in the world of public opinion, Israel is the bad guy, unfortunately, because of one lie after another after another. So my message today is, please, you hear something bad that Israel's doing, please look into it. Please do your history. Please do your research. Before you feel guilty or you feel angry, look it up for yourself. Don't just trust the Arab spokespeople of their cause who time after time are making up lies and proven lies. Do your due diligence. Do your history. So then you can be more educated to talk to other people about it as well. It is such a shame that people walk with their heads in shame because they don't know how to defend Israel against lies. And they don't have the tools and the information necessary to just call out, that's a lie, and it's a lie because X, Y, and Z. So please, if any message you can give across, internalize for yourself and give across to others, learn. Look up the facts, look up history, and try to, in order for yourself to feel more comfortable. And please, for this newest lie, if anything, anyone should come out and find the satellite pictures. I will post it again. Use it to show people that the Arab ancient village of Susia is a lie. There is no Arab ancient village of Susia. They were only there illegally squatting from the past 20 years. And therefore the Supreme Court decided to remove them from their homes, and they should be removed from their homes because part of their plan is to illegally squat all over Judea and Samaria and take away our land. And it's the European Union and the U.S. State Department that Pavlovically, automatically come to defend them without checking into facts because they don't care about the facts, because unfortunately they are assisting them in taking over our land of Judea and Samaria. And it's systematic, and they have a plan, and they know what they're doing. They establish facts on the ground illegally. They make up fabricated stories. They sell those fabricated sad stories with sad pictures to the press. That makes the politicians all of a sudden scream at Israel. Time after time, it's the same system that they use. And unfortunately, good people fall into the trap of not knowing how to stand up for Israel and not knowing how to stand up for truth because they just don't have the time or understanding to know that they should look up the real information for themselves. And the first fact that has to be understood is that the Arab Palestinians lie. Their whole narrative are lies. And once they begin lies, they continue lies. So every once in a while, might they say something true? Yeah, every once in a while. But it's mostly lies, and it has to be understood. And therefore, before you accept something that they're saying, first check it for yourself and look into it. That's it for today. May you all come visit the Jewish ancient village of Susia. Again, Google it. It is there. It is an archaeological site. You pay a little bit of money. You go in. You go through the caves. You visit the synagogue from Talmudic times. Unbelievable place. I highly recommend to take your children. I've been there a few times with my children a number of years ago. Love to bring them again. The Jewish ancient village of Susia is right there for you to see. The satellite photos showing that there is no ancient Arab village are there for you to see online. I'll post them right now. Have a great, great day. And together, may we really look through the lies and fabricated information, search out the truth, pass on that truth to others so we can feel more comfortable, because we're living in a world of lies, unfortunately. Lies and smokescreens. And for us to live each day comfortably, we have to be comfortable with the information that is true and weed out the lies that are being spread even by people we think we should trust. Great day, everyone.